The Mec 9000Hn utilizes Mec's hydraulic system. This system is simply operated by a foot pedal. To set up the 9000Hn, the first thing we do is attach the chute to the base. Now we fill the oil reservoir on the hydraulic motor system using 1 quart of oil. Thread the hydraulic hose into the pump assembly and then also into the hydraulic cylinder. Install the proper powder bushing. Now we install the primer seating assembly. Now we install the primer tray to the mounting bracket using the 3 screws provided in the parts bag. To fill with primers, simply slide the cover off and insert 1 sleeve of primers followed by another. The primer feed is capable of holding 200 plus primers. After the primers are inserted in the tray, slide the cover back on and raise the primer tray to the up position and tighten the thumb screw. Now we thread the shot and powder containers onto the measure assembly and fill with the proper components. To begin reloading, in station number 1, slide a shell into the shell carrier. Depress the foot pedal on the hydraulic system and the press is lowered, and at this point the shell is deprimed and the brass is resized back to factory specifications. Also, a primer is dispersed into the shell carrier. Upon removing your foot from the pedal, the machine returns to the top of the stroke and the shell is advanced to station number 2. At station number 2, depress the pedal, and at the bottom of the stroke the primer is seated, and as the machine returns to the top, the powder is dispersed into the shell, and the shell is then rotated to station number 3. At station number 3, slide a wad onto the ram. Depress the pedal, and the wad is seated against the powder, and the shot is dispersed into the shell. Returning the machine to the top of the stroke, the shell is then advanced to station number 4. At station number 4, the pre-crimp is placed on the shell. It is important to make sure that you pre-crimp the shell with the same number of folds that it had originally from the factory. After this is completed, the shell is advanced to station number 5, which utilizes Mec's exclusive cam crimp die. This system puts the desired depth of the crimp on the shell and closes it. When this is completed, the shell is then advanced to the final station number 6. At this station, the desired amount of taper is placed on the shell, and upon completing this section, the shell is then ejected out the chute. The 9000Hn, when operated in the fully progressive mode, will be able to produce 300 to 400 shells an hour. This machine is available in 12, 16, 20, 28, and 410. Die sets are not available for this machine, so if you wish to reload another gauge, you would need another machine. One great feature about the 9000Hn is that once you purchase the unit complete, if you wish to reload another gauge, all you need is another machine without the pump and hose. You would use your existing system.